Let's take care of the disclaimer, and once that's done, we'll get to the charts. This live stream is for entertainment and information purposes only. Please do not copy our trades. We're just trading to have fun. Many, if not most of our trades could already be closed before you even see us opening the trade on YouTube. Due to the delay of the stream, there's a latency of sometimes 5, 10, 15, 20 seconds. We're active scalpers. We could be out of the trade in 10 seconds. You don't even see us opening yet and we're already out. We also trade offline, and I trade off camera. I have other charts, other screens, so you do not get to see the complete picture. Do not copy our trades. We are not licensed professionals. We're also not providing any investment or trading advice. Greater than 90-95% of all traders lose money. We're not responsible or liable for any of your trading decisions or losses. Please trade on demo only and consult a licensed professional. Also, finally, please read and understand CFTC Rule 4.41. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Please read and understand the rest of CFTC Rule 4.41, and let's get to the charts. Okay, you guys. Oh, there's an echo. Where's the echo coming from? Now I gotta figure that out first. Headset mic. Did you guys hear all that? Or was it just my control panel that just went completely bananas? I have to go back and see if that was... Give me a minute. I don't know. I'm going to say that didn't get picked up somehow, but my computer went completely crazy there. So, with all that confusion, let me get to the charts. My mic is on, the music is on, that's good enough. Let's start with the 15-minute charts. Well, I think that took me way too long, and it's 9:27. The 15-minute chart, I like to look at what we did in relation to the Asian session. We've traded on both sides of the Asian session. So I'm thinking, because we traded through the Asian session highs, which is the gray box there. Then we traded through the Asian session lows. Often we return to the Asian session highs if it's in that order. It's kind of like a 1, 2, 3 move. However, we have the previous day's close below us. And of course, the London session lows and the markets never like to do the obvious thing. So I'm thinking there's a good possibility we go down and then we take out that the Asian session high. So let me change the color of that. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe that's a possibility of some kind of price action. We'll see. Other than that, what do we have? We have the green dash line over here, which is the previous day's high. And we have the midnight open, which is the solid blue line. So we could see price action bringing us above that, actually. As well on the open. Hold on. Oh Lord, this is getting confusing already. And I gotta get ready. Hello. I understand. Alex's mic has to be turned off. There we go. David. Okay, that should work. So, back to the charts. Basically, with that in mind, I'm almost saying to myself, and the market's already open, we can either see upwards price action or downwards price action, which doesn't make me sound too smart, but in this instance, that is the case. I'll be looking to take an opening trade, I guess in the MFU account. I want to be long. Getting in at a better price. Entry was 13. I got in at 12.50. I'm happy with that. That's a good starting trade. There we are at the previous day's high. I'm going to get it completely for plus 164. 150 after commissions. I'm happy with that. I put a scroll P&L over here, and you can see all the accounts. Oh, I am confused today. That's the scroll P&L over there. There you go. I'm not going to keep it up all the time, though. Okay, let's look for our next trade. That was a quickie. A goodie and a quickie. The next one we are looking for is the opening drive play. I didn't set the... Unfortunately, I didn't set the EA to run, so we're going to miss that one today. Let's just go here. You can see everything that I'm looking at. We got the 5-minute charts on the top right. We're looking for divergence. We have the 15-second chart on the bottom right. Let's see if we can make another run over the previous day's highs like we did before. I'll add to this trade. Hopefully it doesn't sink to the basement. If it can get just above my opening price, I can get out at even on that piece and ride it at a better price. Not crazy about this trade. Let's get over 20 and I'll take it out, I think. Price does look heavy. At least the first piece I got out at break even. Put in a limit order. I'm not crazy about this trade. I think I want to get out of it. I'm going to try and play. We're at VWAP here also, which is the blue dash line. You can see on the main chart, top left. I'll add a VWAP. That'll be a way for me to get out easier with a little bit of money, but I managed to do it without having to add. Ooh, hectic morning. Hectic morning, and would you believe I started an hour early to prepare, but I had so many things to do. I had to change some codes and stuff. Well, getting pretty fed up with this stupidity. Well, once again, it's almost kind of proven true. I shouldn't be a controller for a TV show. It is difficult. Oh, okay. Let me get my bearings. Primarily, I'm looking for longs. You can see that by the bottom left chart. There's a Renko. This is another quickly looking bad trade. Just went completely against me right away. And I'm going to have to get out. What can you do? Let me mark off where the day started on this chart here. I think so far, theoretically, there's been, yeah. Definitely. There's been 2 losers so far. 2 full losers I'm struggling with. Good morning, Woodchip. Expect chop or drop. I'm dealing with 2 losers so far, and thankfully I'm up a little bit, so I'm ahead of the curve. If I had control of my mouse there. So I'm out of the shop. Let's see if we can get this back down to the 22,100 level before I get stopped out. Take a piece off. There we go. It's kind of technically a trade I shouldn't be in. And I'm hoping we get the drop down to 92. That's 92. I'll take it. 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 Yeah, expect chop or drop. Well, let me put up the 15-minute chart. And what I was saying at pre-market just a little bit is, since we traded above the Asian session, and then later we traded below the Asian session, I'm expecting us to revisit the highs of the Asian session. But because the market always likes to be a tricky dicky and not do the obvious that it's going to do, I think we are going to trade lower. That's the wrong. Wasn't path control F4? Path control 4. Oh, control 4, not control F4. I was thinking that to be tricky, the market's going to bring us down below the previous close, or down below London lows, somewhere down. Then we're going to head higher. That's what I'm thinking the market is probably going to do. 5 minute, I have nothing really to view on. And the 1 minute, I got my strategies all set up. So we'll watch them. 15 second with the Heiken Ashi. We'll see if we can find anything on that. Right now, I'm sure it has a short bias. And technically, I'm still long. Opening drive, I missed the trade. It would be long now, but I didn't have time to set up the the strategy, the automated trading strategy. I can actually just took a long trade, but we're coming from below the bands. Those yellow bands over there, which I made bigger. I don't know. Nothing is holding on my charts anymore. It's crazy. Starting to lose my patience with these charts. Oof. Yeah, what chip? Take the fib. I am still just trying to figure out why nothing is working on my charts. Solid. 3. Make it a little bit darker. Sea green. No, that's no good. It's probably going to be lighter. Okay, there we go. We have the bands on the Heiken S sheet. Let's see what Woodchip was talking about. Take a fib from low of week to high of yesterday, and it should retrace 20 to 30%. I'd probably need to do that on the 15-minute chart. Well, low of the week seems to be on Wednesday. So let's see. F8. Woodchip says that he thinks we're going to come down. That's the 50% line, 20, 30%. Yeah, well, 25%, that'll get us under London lows, and of course, obviously under the previous day's close. So yeah, it's kind of, again, what I'm thinking, that we trade lower before we trade higher. Same type of thesis. Do it on a daily. Monday was the low. That's close enough. I mean, my thesis is that we are going to trade lower before we trade higher. Remember, I'm not a believer in like exact dollar amounts or anything like that, or exact price points. I think more in terms of areas, kind of like, that's why I use the bands a lot. And not just a moving average. The way Oliver Velez describes it, he says, a moving average is kind of like a broken fence, or a fence that's kind of loose in the ground. You can lean on it and it'll sway. It's not an exact price. It's not gonna, price isn't gonna, bounce off it the minute it touches it to the tick. It can go through it, it can bounce off it, a few points above it, a few points below it. I'm gonna trade a little aggressively today on my MFFU account. I dirtied my glasses. Chat's in the wrong place. I have to look. I moved over my ability to control my stream, but now I put chat in a bad place. The chat box. Give me a second. Okay. We're under VWAP still. I'm hoping VWAP will hold. Since I'm hoping VWAP will hold, it won't. That's how the cookie crumbles. Okay, come on, go a little bit lower. Go a little bit lower. Let's break under the 22,100 area. You look like you wanted to. But then the buyers came back in, so just one person wanted to. Or two people, but the majority wanted it back up. Let's see if I can get out with a small loss. Now I'm in loss management. Come on. Okay, that was loss management. That was aggressive loss management. Being disorganized. It's pretty choppy, eh? We're still just like zigzagging, sort of, on the 1 minute chart. Okay. Take a look at the 5 minute chart, MNQ, MES. They're kind of similar. Let's put up a little more data. Let's try to get the whole London session in. Yeah. The blue line is the midnight open. Exactly. 29.12, 21.912. That's assuming it goes there. I'm kind of bullish still. The daily is very strong. That's the daily chart. Yeah, it's a Heiken SE chart, but that's a strong chart. The blue line is the midnight open. It transfers onto all charts. The other two lines are moving averages, the 50 and the 100. And these guys are relic lines that shouldn't be here anymore. But I see on the daily, so we'll remove them. Let's get back to the 1 minute chart. 1 minute chart still zigzagging and sucking around VWAP. Nothing to do on my Heiken SE, so I won't put it up. Not a single fair value gap yet. Yeah, I put that into market, but I forgot. What's the volume like? It is at 380,000, 360,000. Okay, nothing spectacular. Yesterday was pretty spectacular volume. Very impressive. Looks like things have turned long for me. I have this layout I put where you can see that this is pretty much what you see on the screen now is everything I am looking at. What? What's happening? No. Oh yeah, no, I didn't connect it. So far, we're having some pretty bullish action. And I'm looking for my next bullish trade. Just trading MFFU a little bit aggressive. I didn't set up my trade copier.
Now it's not. Do you hear me? Yeah, now it says director has unmuted you.
Did you call me a bully?
Clueless.
Yeah, it's difficult. There's way too many settings. Guess the fella, la.
Make it bigger.
Need to see my charts.
Need to see it bigger.
So yes, as I was saying, let me put it on the full view. This is the full view of what I'm watching. So my two main focuses are on the left side charts. That's the 1 minute chart and a Renko chart, which I put up. As you can see, the Renko chart's above the band, so I'm bullish. And then I also look to take trades off the 15-second fair value gap, 15-second Heikin Ashi chart, which just got a nice setup, but I missed it, unfortunately. You can see it with the arrow. We were nicely above the bands. We traced into the bands, and the first one is usually the best trade, and it's going right away, like I always say. We're trading above previous day's high. I'm going to take a quick look on the 15-minute chart. We didn't really trade lower at all, eh? Let's see if we can get to the midnight open. A little bit over 22,140. I have a bad price by 3 points. I paid 3 points more than I should have. So if I can add to my trade 3 points lower than I should have, I can then get out for half and improve my price. Of course, I'm taking additional risk for just a few points. That's not mathematically correct. Let's go. Come on, there we go. I can get out of half.
Hey, mama.
to make sure you're still alive.
I mean, it could work. The problem is, like, and I want to close of a fair value gap.
How crazy. They didn't print a red bar and it came all the way down here. Look.
Yeah, I know.
They didn't print this bar here.
Yeah. That's a nice looking long for you there, wood chip. Don't do that now. So I got all my accounts. Let me display them alphabetically. There we go. Is that all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Oh, it's true. I got to pay for this Apex. I still haven't paid for it to get it. To make it into a PA. I'll do that later. Make a note of it so I don't forget. Take a look and see if we see any divergences between MNQ and ES, Nasdaq and the SPY. They look like they're doing pretty much the same things. 5-minute charts at least. One minute now is trading below midnight open, but above the previous day's close. And like I said, with the 15-minute, I had a bullish bias. I just thought they would fake us out first. What I drew in. The fake out really wasn't too convincing. A little bit below. On the 15-minute chart here, the fake out was just a little bit below VWAP. And then we reclaimed VWAP, and now we're trading over previous day's high. So I am seeing bullish price action. Only one micro day is too choppy. Take a look on the 1 minute. Well, the 1 minute is not so bad now. I mean, we made a move. We can break out now over the midnight open. I would like what I'm seeing. Did you see this garbage here?
Yeah.
That's the start 111. Now we're into the second.
It's pretty sad how shit it looks.
Mm.
Didn't even go anywhere since 9:30.
Yep.
Even 8:30. Look at 8:30 to 9:30. One little tiny move up. What is that, like 20, 30 points, and then just went stagnant for another.
Yeah. ES has an obvious fair value up on 1 minute, and NQ does not. I don't have an ES 1 minute chart because I don't trade it, so I'm not gonna. Can't occupy the real estate. I got my full. This is my full screen. That's my full. My full view, basically. There isn't another square inch. Yeah, I can put tabs up, you know, to change over here, but even my tabs, I'm pretty well full up with my tabs. I even got rid of, oh my God, I got rid of Crude, but found its way back. We can keep it there for now. Wow, really not getting anything, eh? What's the volume again? 400,000 at 10 o'clock? That's okay. 400,000 at 10 o'clock is okay volume, but we're looking at the average range of the 1 minute candles. It's only 11 points. 11 crappy points. That's really not a lot to work with. I can put up opening drive for a second over here. So opening drive finally got stopped out. Let's see. The entry would have been at 22,122 and exit at 112. So would have lost 10 points. We'll stick to watching the 5 minutes for the ES and the NQ. And the 1 minute chart. And we'll look for a setup. Meantime, nothing else I can do is except sit on my hands, right? We got below VWAP. You know me, I like to see 2 consecutive closes on the 1 minute chart. So far, we haven't had any below VWAP. But we did get 2 consecutive closes now below the previous day's high. That was a nice wick off VWAP without a close below it. I'm going to get in early, Al. I'm going to get in early on this one, which I shouldn't be doing, but it was only for a 2 lot. And I'm going to add to it now. That's my position of 4 lot. Let's see if...
Bearish for value gap is scary.
Say that again?
The bearish for value gap is scary.
Where do you see that? Is that the 1 minute? Oh, yeah. Okay. Try to get 10 points out of the first piece. That would be 27. We have the previous day's high at 21.23, which is a bit of an obstacle. I mean, we've been through it already a few times, so it's not as significant anymore, but it's still an obstacle. Anyways, I lightened up half at the previous day's high. There's my 10 points. I'll take a small piece off. I'll let the rest run. Let's see if I can get 40 points off this. We can go through the US session highs. I just got a 2-bar reversal on that bearish fair value gap. Let me mark in my fibs on that. Let's put you up on the big chart because this is my new setup that I'm following. And the best entry is, this is the theoretical entry, but the best entry is at the 50% line.
Like it's having a slope.
Yeah.
You guys took it. Come on, and two, you can catch up quickly.
Let's see if we can get a little bit of a pullback, but I'm long. It's kind of like I have a conflict of interests. You know what? The hell with it. Let it go.
Come on, NG, you can catch up. You can do it. You're a big boy. You a big boy. You didn't shoot a push. Yes. Yes, push and she will push. Come on.
Okay, I took a little piece off. You did good. I can't listen in on the room. 255. We stopped right at midnight open, which is the solid blue line. It also happens to be currently the high of the US session. And oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's funny. Well, we're breaking through the midnight open, but once again, unable to close above it. It's just a, for now, a seek and destroy mission. Get above it, take out the stops, come right back in. Everybody who thinks it's going to run, all the chasers. Let's get a close above that midnight open. How far away? Wait, it's 40 seconds away for the 1 minute chart. But that just means it could run nicely. Did we get 10 points above the midnight open on the last run? 42, went up to 47, only 5 points.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
ES is pushing strong. Stronger than NQ. Let's go NQ. Come on, you can get to 52 easy. Easy, that's 10 points from midnight open. That's what a lot of people are looking for. There we go. 51 and 52. That's it. That's 10 points.
62 is even better. 62
Turn on your mic on.
looks like equal highs up here.
Al?
62 looks like equal highs.
Yeah, I didn't see that. Turn on your mic on that one. So I see something. Speak.
Speak, Bella, speak, Bella. Speak, tell me what you hear, Bella. Bella, speak.
Okay.
Why are you looking at me? I don't know what this.
So I was just saying that.
Yeah,
You can
mic
hear me.
check, something like that.
Yeah, mic check. So tell me to say mic check. You tell me what to say. I'm looking at my chart. I don't know what to say. I'm saying Bella, speak, Bella.
I'm a chaser, Woodchip says. Well. Right now you're in green if you're a chaser, that's for sure. I'm back to waiting for a setup. Oh, my charts disappeared there for a minute. Let's just put up the full view. We just got a green background forming on the 15-second chart. You can see on the...
What are you looking at, Dave? I hear you clicking.
I'm looking at the 30-second.
Yeah, Dave, I just want to check you don't hear me right now, eh? Yeah, okay, perfect. Kidding, I'm a holder. Oh, even holding is good right now, as long as you're long. I forgot to set up Counter-Strike to run again, at least on Sim. I've stopped running it. Not because it was failing. Just got distracted and I forgot to run the opening drive.
Oof, it's chilly. It's cold.
I may have a setup on the I want to take on the Heiken SE 15-second chart, bottom right. It's a little wide the range right now. Now it's telling me 3 contracts. Okay, I'll get in for 3. I think it went long. It looks like it crossed the line. Now I know it definitely crossed. Let's make it large, and usually it runs quite quickly. And I just got an arrow on the top as well.
I think it forms a black bar.
I think I have to give up at this point, because now after 3 15-second bullish bars, I certainly don't want to be entering on a pullback, because as I always said, on the 15-second, when I'm scalping the 15 seconds, it's got to go right away.
30-second or 1 minute?
It's got to go right away.
30-second or 1 minute?
Me? 15 seconds.
No, not you, David.
Oh, it's cold.
It's cold down here too.
Probably because I'm next to the window.
I'm gonna raise the heat.
Hmm. Wow, slow day today. Not a lot of trades. Even my system that usually takes tons of trades. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only five signals so far. 5 triggered trades.
I don't remember what I did in the last time.
You did the heat.
Did I actually go there and raise it?
I don't know. You went there. I don't know if you touched it. I guess you did.
I was not that in.
Yeah.
That's scary, huh?
It's scary when you're 60. It's very scary when you're in your 20s.
Nah, but I was thinking about something, that's why.
Hmm. We have a long entry. I gotta try and get a better price. Fight for price. Took a 6 lot. 11 points on the average range. So I'll get out a piece at half of that, 6, because I don't trust today's markets. But again, we have the US session highs looming just above us, and maybe we can break and make another run for 5 points, so that'll get us to 65. I'll take a small piece out at 65. If it goes, my stop now to get out of this trade is at Alex got out, so I got out.
Hey, 2 micros, I'm just trying to
Yeah?
break even. I didn't want to.
Yeah.
No, my first one was
Yeah. That's best. That's best. That's best.
Looking at the 30-second. Oh, it's a black candle. I still really need a sweep. Alex, my back and my chest are in so much pain.
Well, we just traded right back down now to the previous day's high. Guess I'm just sitting here waiting for another long setup again. It's too bad we didn't push through the US session highs. I got nothing on the Heiken SGs. Heiken SG, it's a green background, so it's bullish, but we're now trading below the bands, so I can't take a trade. I gotta wait to get above the bands. On the 5 minutes, ES and NQ are heading down. 1 minute again, we can see we're kissing the Previous day's high. Let's see if we head lower now. But I'm going to want to see two consecutive closes on the 1 minute below, not only previous day's high, but also VWAP, which is the blue dashed line on the 1 minute chart. We have the at 8:30 there was the data spike that went right into the previous day's close. Black dash line on the 1 minute chart. That could be a target if we can get below VWAP and start trading lower. Definitely. Let me set up my scroll wheel to 5 micros. My target today on MFFU was around $500, so I'm tempted to get in early, and I've paid the price so many times for that.
I don't like this one either, though.
Yeah.
But you know what else? You know what's crazy? A lot of people are probably bearish.
Not only that, but I'm oh my god, David, you got one of your setups. Yeah, it looks like he does.
Not yet.
No, it's true, I always forget. It's the I mark off the first candle, not the second candle. I hope it doesn't form one, because this is where I chose to make a stand and try and make my $500 in MFFU. I'd be more encouraged.
Well, didn't do it, so we're good.
I'd be more encouraged if, come on, let me get out.
It didn't form.
A small piece. Let me lighten up, because I'm long right at the midnight open. It's a terrible place to be long. Anyways, reducing risk and taking a stand later is not a bad decision. And if I don't make my $500 target today, it's no big deal, right?
Well, I could kind of form it on this candle. Pushes down.
Well, whatever happens, I'm going to let this one go, because even if it were to do it, you'd be shorting into the previous day's high and into VWAP, which is not the greatest. I'm closing this trade completely. I'm waiting for another one.
It can't happen anymore, right there.
No, nothing yet.
What chip? Going short. 10:21. 3 minutes ago, I missed it. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Right now, the way I'm seeing it, we're hemmed in with a bunch of levels.
Shit. Oh, we just missed the 30-second one.
For real?
Let me see.
Do I see it? I don't really see one. Is that a per value gap? I don't. For me, it's not.
I
I
don't
don't
know. Gap at 10:22:30. Bro.
I don't have one. You sent it to me.
Send it to you.
Yeah, take a picture. I don't know what you see.
Boy, it's gone. It's finished.
We said we missed one at 10:22:30. Yeah, can you show me what you see? Yeah, I don't have one. I told you to send it to me.
111252. Nothing. Still nothing. Nothing panning out. The only one that panned out was if you got in on the initial entry over here on the 2-bar reversal. Let's just keep an eye on everything here at the same time. NQ is looking relatively stronger than ES at the moment. ES is closer to VWAP and didn't really recover as much as NQ did. You can see that on the 5-minute charts in the top right. Heiken Ashia is a long signal, about 30 seconds ago. Yeah, I could have taken that one. I could have seen myself taking that one. For a quick scalp, 5 to 10 points. Then bottom left, the Renkos. The Renkos are over the bands. As long as we're trading over the bands, we're bullish. That's my main system. That's my main barometer of strength or bias or direction. David's talking to you. No, his mic's going off the charts there.
He's opening a wrapper. I more than hear that. Like you said, like when the kid yesterday took out a fork, you said, "Bro, what is that? You're doing fire."
Yeah.
You're opening a wrapper. It sounds like you're stomping on someone's head.
Maybe it's refresh my coffee time. I don't know. I'm almost empty. And I'm far away from a trade. Everything is in no man's land. That's not entirely true. We're in a very bullish no man's land. Since on the 1 minute we're above the midnight open now. There's really only one thing holding us down now is the US session highs. And if I compress the 5-minute chart on NQ, those US session highs are very, very close to the London highs. And initial balance will be set in a minute. So given that we are so bullish, I would say those London session highs, let me get out a cursor. Yeah, very bullish. 22,161. Extremely bullish, actually. Look at the price action on the 5 minutes since we opened. It's been, except for the first 5 minutes, it's been straight up.
You went up a max of 40 points.
I know, 22,090, 22,160. That's almost 100 points. 70 points. There's not a lot of volatility, but the direction, it's unidirectional. Volume is low.
40 points. Now
Yeah, no, not a lot of volatility. We'll look at the average range 1 minute candles, 11.124. No, 11.54, sorry. Back below midnight open. Say that again? Oh my God, that's no good. You don't do that. That's not air popping out of your bone like when you crack a knuckle. That's bone friction.
Oh, it's from after my surgery.
No.
No, it doesn't look like I'm bugging. Oh yeah, I am bugging.
Never mind, I'm not bugging.
Well, David's mic is very sensitive. He picks up everything.
Yeah, I know. I hear mumbling the dishes.
Whew, yeah, I turned it off. Is that his phone?
That's him in his room and mom in the kitchen.
Oh, but it's from his phone, the mic? That's a super sensitive mic.
Look at him with the rappers.
Yeah. Well, Heiken SC chart, bottom right, below the bands. Can't go long. With the main chart, the Renko's, which is bottom left.
We're yet to take one trade together, huh? Your system? Yeah, I didn't even take one yet.
What?
Renko's could get me into a long, but look, actually, if they do get me in a long, the candle will form over the midnight open, so that's good. Heiken SC is turning bearish. That's about a super fast bias. It's just a very, very, very short term or fast time frame, 15 second. That's what I mean to say. On a very fast time frame. If you look at it on a 5 minute, it's not really that significant. So we wait. We're coming up to previous day's high, green dash line. You can see it on quite a few of the charts actually. 5 minute NQ, the 1 minute. They all have it except for the Renko chart. Let's see if the 1 minute manages to close below. And if we do get bearish, a lot of chatter that we could target 22,074. That's 50 points away. But right now we're bouncing off yesterday's high. One, 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 two, 622, 2622. One trade, eh? Only that brought in cash. The 6. There's not even a 3. Okay, Renko's getting under the bands. 15 second bearish. Bouncing off VWAP now. Did we close? Did we close? Did we even manage to close below the bands if I really, really open up the chart?
You know who's a noise machine? Sister's son.
Yeah.
Where you think we're noise machines? That guy. Oof. Pure noise.
Constantly?
Constantly. Pure noise constantly. fall down, he'll run beside you and fall down on purpose.
So I see we wicked into VWAP. And we pushed right back into the previous day's high. And if I were to be a guessing man, I would say that we are gonna head back up to the midnight open. Probably something like this. And maybe even pause there for a moment and head to US session highs. So I will get ready to take a trade. Long. Nathan, do you use the bots during regular? I do. I forgot to put them on. It's been a week. I've watched them pre-market. They're good. Yes. I do. I run Counter-Strike. I've been running Counter-Strike for about 3 weeks, and then I had a complete blow up. It was making money every single day. Didn't have one losing day. I had a long trade.
What happened to it now? I took it off. I didn't use it.
Yeah, it's crazy. I had a long trade pre-news. So I closed the bot. I disabled it. But I left a long trade with a target and a stop. No, it was a short. It was a short. Sorry. I remember now. It was a short. The market just tanked. It didn't even go up, but somehow Bulenox showed me it was running on an eval. I wanted it to pass the eval. It was up to 1,500. And Bulenox showed me that I took a $2,500 loss on a trade that went in my favor. I have no explanation for it. I didn't even argue it with them. But yeah, I'm going to get it back running by next week for sure. Monday.
Check the numbers. How was it during the week? Did I stop? Didn't do it on the Bulenox either.
Yeah, no, I didn't run it. I didn't run it, but I'm sure it did well. Yeah, no, I'm going to get it back up again going next week, Nathan. Have you watched the Dexy in the overnight session? Today it had, again, I'm running it aggressively. I'm running it on minis, not on micros. And today it lost, I think, 400. But it had a $6,000 night. It had a $3,000 or $4,000 night. It had a negative $3,000 or $4,000 night. So if you cancel off the negative 3,000 or 4,000 with the positive 3,000 or 4,000, that still leaves a 6,000 for the week on minis. Again, like I said, it's trading minis. Let's be fair. And Counter-Strike had a really good night last night. Again, on minis. And I think it was 4,000 something. I don't know. I'd have to check. The stream is still up. You can watch it at high speed or just flick through it quickly and see where it took the trades. Both charts are up. Counter-Strike versus Dexy. Counter-Strike, it's a multi-chart view. 2 charts. You can see Counter-Strike on the left, Dexy on the right. They're labeled. Okay, we are below VWAP. We are below the midnight open and below the previous day's below the previous day's high and below the midnight open. This thesis I had that we were going to bounce off VWAP and go to the US session highs is being sent to the trash. And you can see that my Renkos on the bottom left are below the bands now, so I am officially bearish because that is my main indicator for bias. So I am primarily now looking for shorts. Wow, what a day. Not a lot of trades at all. Oof. Not a lot of trades at all. we sit? Wow, that's crazy. Is VWAP going to be successful in holding price, supporting price? I don't know. I can go for some bearish action and oh. Dave, maybe this is one.
I'm here.
Maybe this is one.
No, I took out the low. Haha.
Yeah. Good.
Well, the scary part for this one is you have a very large SMT ODS.
Yeah. I didn't know we couldn't take out the low. I thought it was valid even if we took out the low.
Well, in this case, it's still valid. You could go if you're thinking the 1002 low will be taken.
Yeah.
Well, you have a big SMT ODS.
Say my name.
Yeah, close within too. There's nothing there.
I hate when it drops without giving us a white bar.
No,
We are bearish.
I'm
If that
reading.
candle would have closed below the green, it would have been okay to take, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe de-risk a tiny bit, but it's still a nice one.
I'm reading the charts a little bit differently. I'm short. Maybe a little bit too much, 6 micros. But we closed below VWAP. Now we're going to close above VWAP again. Hopefully VWAP will hold and the sellers will come back in and push it. I'll lighten up. I'll keep it as a small trade. I like when they move right away. Let's go. Come on. A little bit lower, a little lower. There we go. I got out of most of it, 66%.
Oh, we are very bearish.
Yeah, now I can comfortably let it ride. If it wins, if it loses,
Okay, I gotta see if I actually.
get a sweater. There's a sweater right back there on the couch. Mm. Yeah. Yes, I watched both bots. Lost the chat. Could not take the answer. Oh, that's okay. Dexy's very aggressive because it adds, and if you catch a very strong trend, it'll lose a lot of money. I don't think I'll ever be comfortable trading a system like that. I'll have to put in either a stop, an unrealized loss stop or something, because it's not realistic to trade something like that. Once a month you'll just catch a runner that'll clean out an account. I mean, it could be technically used to pass evals, but it's certainly not something I would use on even on a sim funded and not on a live account, not the way it's coded. Counter-Strike on the other hand is very stable. I would have to do more testing on what the profit target should be, what the stop loss should be, you know, try to optimize that a little bit. Figure out what the best levels are, but other than that, the logic is good, has the stop loss, doesn't add to the losers, doesn't add to its winners. Well, this one is a shitty losing trade, and I don't like it anymore. I'm bored, I'm out. the way I trade, it's going to be hard for me to make money now if we're between all these levels or all these, I don't know what to call them, but price areas that are going to hold price, stop price from running. Let's just put it on the big chart. It's on the big chart. $20.10.06. My next short will come in at 06. $22,106. I would be interested in taking that one. It's below, it'll be below VWAP, and if we're fortunate, that'll be the time we make a run then for the initial balance lows. I do see what the boys were talking about, where you have a divergence here. MES broke the US session lows, NQ didn't. So NQ again, once again, NQ is showing that it's relatively stronger. So NQ is relatively stronger today. That's 2 or 3 times already I've seen that. So maybe I don't want to get below VWAP, and maybe I do want it to go higher. I don't even see anything where I can even take a flyer for a 1 lot. We're just in a bad place everywhere. And if I want to take a long, oof, do I need a lot to happen. I needed to push higher to about 22,145. Then I need a retrace and a continuation. That's asking a lot, maybe. And if that even happens exactly like that, what I need for my long, to start looking for a long, is I needed to trade up to here and then make a retrace and then start a continuation move. Actually, I'll open up the chart to show you more really specifically what I mean. I needed to go now like that. Hey, why can't I get my that's what I needed to do for me to start looking for a long. Exactly that. 34.41. Is that 41? And these prices are accurate. About 40, yeah, it needs to go to about there. We just missed it. So I'm still thinking shorts until we get to that level. That doesn't happen, I'm thinking short. But I don't want to go short into previous day's high. I'm saying we're in a shitty zone here. I am not going to make my MFFU target today, Al. $400 remaining. 400-ish. Well, guys, given that so much has to happen and it's going to take a while and the volatility is pretty low, 9.72 average range at 1 minute candles, I still need a tiny bit of a rally and then a retrace and then a push. And yes, it could happen quickly, but I'm going. Wow. Okay, well, we got the rally, but we didn't get the retrace.
How is the average bar still 9?
Is it? I don't know. I guess it's just going slowly. I can't find my... So, let me redo my lines. Given that that is where we touched. After that, I would have needed this. And then the continuation. So, what I missed the retrace. But now, the retrace can come at any moment for me, so I can continue looking for longs. And I will continue looking for longs. The Heiken Ashi, as I've always told you guys, the first one after a color change is an excellent trade. And there it is, marked off. A beautiful trade on the 15-second chart. Very tight stop. We did retrace into the bands. This retrace did not get into the bands. But even if it did, even if you're going to say, yeah, well, Mike, it did get into the bands over here. If you're going to argue that, we still didn't get stopped out because I would use the current swing. And that would be the current swing low as the stop, and it would have been over there. And it would have been a little bit large. I like the tighter ones anyway, so this one's a beauty. A beauty, a beauty. Wow. Take a look at the 5-minute chart, NQ, ES, NQ. I told you, relatively stronger compared to the ES. You can see it obviously on the 5-minute charts. ES broke US session highs, and ES is really lagging. I would use the F word on that one. What chip? Did you see any email screenshot of the live streamer who fell asleep on his own stream? I did. I sent you a reply. I said, damn, I would have liked to see that. That would have been funny. What was he streaming? Was he doing a 24-hour marathon? Let me roll down my sleeves. I'm cold. That probably hurts, eh?
No, they like being stretched. I always see TikToks of them stretching their cats, and the cat loves it. He's purring, and they do this to the back and stuff, and the legs.
Oh, yeah?
They love it. Man, yeah. You go get a massage, and they stretch your limbs and stuff. You like it or you don't like it? Of course you like it. Feels good.
Okay. I got what I asked for. I got my retrace after a bullish run. So I'm looking for a long now. Looking for a long. Looking for a long. I don't know what he was doing, but he wasn't trading. Anyway, I don't think he was doing anything from, well, I mean, I only saw a picture. I didn't get to see if there was any movement, but I don't think he was doing anything. I think he was snoozing. He was snoozing or losing.
Even more.
Tell him just to talk, not to do so. I gotta keep muting him. It's talk, 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 and
Me too.
no, but you're fine. It's he's excessive.
You said that, it reminded me of the meme I see on the TikTok. Can you suck it just a little?
Okay, here it is. We wicked. Oh, I'm getting in early. Why am I getting in early? Oh, there's a bearish fair value gap. I didn't even notice. Shit, damn. Maybe I shouldn't be in early. But look at that wick. Kissing midnight open and then shooting back up. And the initial balance high. This may be my nice stand for an 8 lot. Come on, let's get up there. 41, 51, 55. I gotta get up to 55 for me to add. I'm not even gonna, I'm not gonna add even.
I really don't like it.
Okay, it's officially long. Take a look at the Renkos. Renkos went long. Like I said, I got in early. Really? He is a trader. You're long even with that kiss into the bearish fair value gap? Okay, we're all long. Hopefully this one will work out. Even 40 points. Oh, how much? 40 points? Ooh, that would bring me to 500. Do I just let this go for 40 points even though we're only have a 10 point... I added. I hope I don't regret it. I'll even accept the $400 day today on MFFU. We got to get over the IB high, which is at 22,160. And if we can get that, we can shoot to 22,170. That would be a good area for me to unload half. Oof, I really feel like hitting this one. See, this is where I would full port if I was a full porter. I also want to see this bearish fair value gap get inverted. I'm lightening up. Went back to my 4. Went back to my 4 lot. We're not going right away. I like to see us just blast out from my entry. Not dilly-dally around it. Come on. Push. Push higher. Pop, push. Whatever word you want to use. Just do it.
No.
No!
I
Oh.
don't want it to get tiny.
Sitting here quiet, waiting to see it get over IB high. $8.61 average range on the 1 minute candles. Let's just take a quick look at the 15-minute chart. Well, I don't want to say I was right, but you will look at the beginning of my stream. I said I start off, actually it's right at the beginning. That's how I start off all my streams. I start them all off with the review of the 15-minute chart. That's my first few seconds of my stream. I said that we traded through the Asian session high. Hold on. Yep, traded through the Asian session high, and then after that we traded through the Asian session low. And I said, and I repeated, that expect us to get back to the Asian session high. The stats I heard is that if we've touched both sides of the Asian session, expect a third touch 80% of the time, and it does seem to really hold true, and it held true today. You'll see me talk about that at the beginning of my stream. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting at the initial balance. Now, the faders are selling it with a 10-point stop, probably. Hoping that it holds. I didn't profit from that. There we go, 60 at 70. I think we can confirm that the faders will bail.
Black bar is not good. Why push?
It's not such a big black bar. I don't know why it looks so big on yours, but ain't so big on my charts. Shove 22,298. Let's call it 22,000. Let's round to 22,300. That's more than a shove. Especially with only a 8-point range in the 1-minute candles. You need to see a 20-point range for that. Well, that's 2 closes above initial balance high. Let's get a third close. You know what? I'm going to go long right over here. We just touched it again. I'm going to assume they're going to hold it, defend it, push it higher.
Hello, Alex.
Yeah, I'm here. Oh, whoops.
Never mind, I was muted. What's up?
I'm sort of watching this candle to see if it closes above the black candle. Don't look like it.
This tiny little bullish move is costing me. It's the 3rd time I'm in it.
Oh.
Oh, David. Talk to me about this one.
So close.
I got a David arrow. Right here. Any comment?
I don't even hear you. I don't hear. He doesn't hear you.
You're right.
Dad's talking to you in blue.
I was just saying, Dave, I got a David arrow. Any comment if we close above the
Yeah, but
if we
it's
manage
not a very big fair value gap. It's a very, very, very tiny one. By the way, it doesn't look like it's gonna close anyway.
No, not anymore with 10 seconds to go. Lord, they keep taking from me these market.
These market people.
Down to 143 from 200. Okay, well, green is better than red, right? That's what I always say. So hard for me to trade this when it just goes up and down through levels. Takes me out of the trade. It goes right back to my entry and higher. All it does is frustrate me until I do a stupid mistake. Not getting a lot of 2-bar reversals. Last Friday we had like 9 of them. I think there's only been like 4 this week. Anybody own a crystal ball? Want to tell me where price will be in 15 minutes from now? You got order filled? I'm gonna do a long here with a very tight stop. Yeah, very tight stop. That's it. Stopped out. If it would have ran up. Shorted 58, 48. $48.55 is let's get under 48. Come on. We're holding under the initial balance high. We got midnight open below us. We tried to poke through it. We didn't succeed. There's reason for sellers to jump in the markets now. Even though Woodchip wants it to go to 22,300 approximately. Let's go. Let's get down to 22,140. $80.56. Good news is I have a hot coffee, a fresh hot coffee. There we go. Made a little bit of money on an illegal trade. I illegaled.
I keep hitting me every like 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Who?
You?
Nah, 3 times today.
You pass by.
3 times today. Yeah, it's affection. Adele, Skyfall. Okay, another kiss of the midnight open for what now? For us only to go back up now to IB high. It's like playing pinball. I need more quarters if I want to play pinball. Remember the good old days when pinball machine was a quarter? I wonder what it is now. I haven't walked into an arcade. It's probably $2. And you get 3 balls now. In my days, you used to get 2 games and 5 balls. Bug. Soon it's going to be $5 and they're going to just let you watch someone play. Well, we did have a close above the IB high on the 5-minute chart, NQ. But not 2 consecutive closes. We're back in, so it's a failed auction. We are having a bounce off the midnight open, the blue line. Open that up over here. Is it going to hold? Or are we going to get below that wick? Got below the wick. Did you? Wait, there was a fair value gap? Ah, yeah, there was. Oh, nice. A touch into the fair value gap. Good job. You took an illegal.
One.
Me too. I took one.
One micro.
Oh, yeah.
Not one illegal. One micro.
Oh, I mean,
One mini. What's the smallest? One micro.
One micro. Yeah. Hopefully now we get too strong. We got all these levels now. What do we have? Previous day's high, 10 points below us. See, that's the problem. Why? And we have VWAP at 12 points below us. 22,123, 22,120. Unless the sellers and all the long holders just start dumping really hard, which is a possibility. It's always a possibility. Nothing is out of the realms of possibilities. But if you get a big spike candle, I would seriously take it because the volatility, the range is only 9 points. So that would be an anomaly. I wouldn't assume for it to continue. I got to make a new track. This is my second track I made. I got to make a third one. I have songs already. I made them. They're all like Spanish influence. Got to put it together. There's one long track. Hey, Sparky. Let's go. Push. An aggressive candle now. Oh, shit. You took it? I was going to join you. Let me join. Let me take it from you. Look how late. Just give me $10. 10 for 10. That's what I'm risking.
For the 101 low.
10 for 10. I got my 10 already and I didn't take it. 11, 12, 13. That's it. There we go. Okay, I added a little bit. I entertained myself and I took 10. 5-6 points out. Going for what low? What do you think? The London lows? The what?
930.
I don't have a 930 low. I have a 940 low.
940. When I mean by 930, I mean the one after 930.
Yeah, and then a little bit lower is the previous day's close, and then a little bit lower is the London low. So yeah, we can see a nice dump now.
It'd be nice if we get a retrace for me, please. Get a retrace, please. Without taking that low, please.
Okay, we're going to get 2 consecutive closes below all the levels. In a minute from now, a minute, not in a minute, when this minute candle closes, it's about 10 seconds.
It'd be nice if we could miss a white bar.
Yep.
Bar. Hey, but let me know if you see something too.
Yeah. Now we got a bearish for value gap there. We're pulling in.
On the white.
Hey, form the white. I'm going to short 3. I'm going to get aggressive here. There's just, there's the bearish fair value gap. There's VWAP. And there is the previous day's high. They're probably going to wipe the floor with me, but I'll just blast it through again with those levels and it'll be a range bound day. Well, we didn't take out these lows here at 1040. We didn't take out the lows at 10:05. But doesn't mean we have to. Come on, push it lower. There we go. Let me lighten up. Let me lighten up and let me ride it now a little bit. Let's get a candle down to 120, 110, 106. 106. I'll be happy with seeing a print of 106. And I don't like seeing that wick. But I got a nice little profit off the retest of the yesterday's highs.
Bearish right now.
Huh?
I'm way too bearish.
Well, take a look at the two 5-minute charts there on NQ and ES. NQ is very weak compared to ES. ES hasn't even gone through the London lows. I don't know if you can be way too bearish in that. One thing I don't like about the trade is the 5-min on the ES, that wick. Not crazy about that wick. And we got a nice wick also on the NQ, but ES is weak. Is the weaker one today. And yet it showed strength, so. Let's get out of the trade. I added a little bit to my balance. Looks like it was a good thing that I got out, eh? A bounce off midnight open now, which is the blue line, would be a nice trade, a nice short trade. Then we make the big move. Then we make the big move. I'm gonna set up for that and hope I'm right. What do we got there? 34, 41. I'll sell 3 at 40.
Well, I want to see this value gap being inverted.
Yeah, well, that will invert the fair value gap actually. But you also got the midnight open working against it, so it all depends on what you're looking at. I never used to look at fair value gaps before. Didn't even know they existed. Even though they were right in my face. I'll take a shot at it. See what happens. There we go. I'm short. Just a little under midnight open. Since we just inverted a bearish fair value gap, I need to be a little careful on this trade. We don't want it accelerating into the IB high while I'm short, that's for sure. 14 seconds more. I'm going to see what they do with this candle. Do they bring it back near the midnight open? Yes, they are. But we closed above. I have a very small loss. I'm just going to lighten up on this position. And the second close above midnight open, that will invalidate the trade for me. And while I wait for that to happen or not happen, I drink my coffee. And because we closed above, I am now only holding one micro short. And I would really like to see us get down to 27. I'll add to that position. That will invert the bullish fair value gap actually that I see over here. I'm long, heavy. I think I might join you, wood chip, if we can get a close above the midnight open again. We got that bullish fair value gap. We got an inverted.
Damn.
Damn boy, thick.
Let's just get that close. 20 seconds.
Dreaming.
Well, that's two closes below. Two consecutive closes below. That'll be enough to...
Said you don't know how they didn't take those lows, huh?
Is he actually talking rather than just saying things like... Turn him on. It's...
Bro.
There we go. Let me take a piece off one. There we go. I'm happy with that. My thesis for a midnight open holding price under is playing out. My order is moving the market. Don't go against me. Come on. I wanted to see 27. Wood chipper on the opposite sides of the fence again. Let's just take a quick look, an overall look. Bird's eye view. Very hard to tell what the Rankos are telling me right now, but they're short on another screen. And they do look short on this screen here too. Heiken SG. 15-second. Where's my cursor? I don't even see it. Anyways. Heiken SG is short. And we've traded back into initial balance and we're under midnight open.
It's like it's getting colder.
Yeah, this is, maybe it's just very cold outside.
I think since the snow is all wrapped around the house. No light coming in.
Where's your stop with chip? On your long, I'm curious. No, I wanted to get to, for me, I wanted to get to 400 or 500 on the MFFU account, and I didn't trade any of my PAs. I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. I didn't trade any of my PAs. And I only, well, one for $4.96. And MFFU, I wanted to get up to at least 400 today. Anyways. Yes, I am. Raise your hand up in the air. Doesn't want. There you go. That's my boy. And my other one is on the mic also. David, say hi. Hello, Dave. Yeah. Maybe maybe his speaker is muted. He doesn't hear me, or he's ignoring me. Just joking. Oh, what did you do? Oh, short, really? Short? Get short! This is where I make my stand. This time I make my stand and we go. Maybe I get to my 400. Gotta try. I already tried 3 times. Each time I failed. But let's push through VWAP. I'll take a piece off I'll take a piece off at VWAP. Just a little above VWAP for the front runners. Problem is the previous day's high is there also. I don't know. It's like 2 magnets repelling price away. Midnight open above and VWAP and the previous day's high below.
Alex, I'm looking at the 30-second.
Yeah, I see it too.
That's my other boy. Careful with VWAP. If we fail, we could go lower. Well, I'm short. I'm making a stand short here, so I want it to go lower. I want to see a nice little aggressive push lower. Yeah, that's what I said. VWAP and the previous day's high are acting like magnets repelling price away. Midnight open is pushing it lower and the other 2 are pushing it higher. Someone will win eventually. Because it's only 20 points between the 2 of them. I hate waiting this long for a trade to play out. Should have gone in my favor already. Okay, I did some monkey business and managed to improve my price and make a little bit of money. Now I'm just short 3. Now I'm gonna let it go. Hopefully I can get...
Alex, if we inverse the 1 minute, I think I might try a short. Eight of Catro, bro. Close down over there, bullshit.
Inverse which 1 minute? The bearish at 11:20. He doesn't hear me.
No, he doesn't hear you.
I'm asking you.
I'll try a short.
I don't know what he's saying.
If he inverts the 1 minute.
I said I'll try a short.
It inverses the 1 minute, Dave?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
And I'll try.
Switching charts on the 1
I'm not a big fan of it though. I'm gonna probably get out early, bro. I don't like this one much. I really don't like this one much. I might get out super early. If it re-inverses this 30-second for value gap here. It wasn't really a nice one. I really don't like this one at all, to be honest.
Don't think the longs will give up easily. No, I don't think the longs will give up easily. I think there's less money to be made on the short side today than on the long side. But we're still bouncing between the midnight open, which is the blue solid line, and let's just say VWAP. We'll keep it simple.
Yeah, I really don't like this trade. I don't know why I took it, bro. Even with an SMT. I'm really not a fan of it.
Yeah, okay, David convinced me to exit.
I'll be out at Franco's turn.
I'm out. I took the loss. Fuck that. It's probably gonna continue up.
Okay, on the 1 minute chart, let's see if we can break the low of the previous candle and start heading lower again. Sorry.
I don't even know why I took that, bro. It's not even a nice trade. It's so ugly.
And I'm out. Let's go.
Okay, 11:48. Is it quitting time for everybody?
Yeah.
Instead of trying to push it and press it when we shouldn't be.
Breakfast time.
I don't even know why I took that.
What do you think, Dave? Quitting time? Yeah, for sure. Hey, only futures trading. Are you still in the room? I had a question for you. Longs are moving their stops up. Yeah, I am thinking that's what's gonna happen. But look at those wicks on the 15-minute candles, though. It's kind of bullish. Looking at this chart here, I'm thinking we're more than likely to get back over the midnight open, which is the solid blue line. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm here. I was just wondering which editing software do you use for your videos. If you use DaVinci, CapCut, Wondershare, or something else. This is a place where they quit if no new highs. Yeah, coming up to noon. Everyone wants to go home. It's the weekend. I can see that happening. I want to quit too. I made a stupid mistake yesterday continuing to trade when I wanted to quit, and I started to get impatient and bored. Use CapCut, yeah. I tried it. I had problems with it. Every time I clipped a piece of the video, it kind of just, I don't know what word to use. I can't say hung, but the video would freeze. and I compiled it for like 1 second at that place where I made the edit. And I gotta try again. Anyways, you have a nice polished look. I like it. Very nice. That's exactly why I stopped today. I was trading too well. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not. I was trading too well. Premiere Pro is great, but not so easy. Okay, yeah, no, I need something easy. I'm just gonna start creating videos that are. They don't need to look like a movie studio put it together. I'm hoping the content will provide the value, not the slick effects and transitions and stuff. There we go. Oh, I thought that was gonna pop. Get back to the 1 minute. Yeah, that's a theory too, eh? Go down, push the longs out, and then go. That's a theory we can. But the 15 minutes not showing it right now for me. That's a pretty solid run there. I'm not a fan of trend lines, so I just draw them anywhere because I don't use them for entries, but that's a compressed look at the 1 minute chart. I don't know if you want to push out the longs. Where are you going to push them out at? Initial balance low, is that low enough? I would say you got to make this go for red to green, green to red. You got to get under the previous day's close at 22,074. People are watching CNBC and CNN and Fox News, and they're just seeing green numbers and a big plus sign. And we're in a kind of bullish market now. Data low, yeah, I saw the data low. It was at the previous day's close also, I think, no? At 8:30, right there, yep. Isn't that funny, yeah? Previous day's close is the black line, PDC, previous day's close. The legend up there for people who don't know what the lines are on the chart. Yep, 2207. 07 something. I gotta pay for this Apex account here. It's passed. I gotta get it as a PA. It's a 150K account that passed this week sometime. I've been just letting it sit there. My wife is home, so I trade more conservatively when she's home. Anybody know why? I agree with what you just wrote there. Big picture is for longs. I think it's time to cut out. Shit, I didn't even open up my Bulenox accounts either today. I have a funded account there too. You know what? I'm forgetting about that account. I'm going to lose it. I think they give you 5 days to trade. If you don't trade it, they close it. I don't know how strict they are with that rule. Because of their stupid trade copier, you can't copy to another account. I don't know if they're actually checking if you're trading or they're just checking if you have multiple connections. So I don't even want to open it on my main screen. I open it on another computer separate. I like Bulenox, but man, that's a stupid rule. I'm the only one that have it. I have a short signal here at 27. Damn. I was hoping to get a better price. Now I'm already 7 points away and chasing. Okay, 7 points worse. What can you do? Or cut now. Short stop. I want to get over 300. See, I'm playing the money. I'm not playing the trades. And that means I'm going to do make stupid decisions. Playing my balance. I want to get to 300 on the day. How stupid is that? That's always when I get myself into trouble. Making a decision based on the balance. But we are under VWAP, and now we are under previous days. We're also a little bit under the trend line. I mean, you know, I could draw that trend line in a way where we're not under it, but we are under VWAP. Let's open up the chart. I have a temptation to add size so I can get over 300, but I know what happens if I do that. We spike higher. Let me just do it the responsible way. 279, 15. I need a little bit more than that. I need here. Somebody in the room is supposed to say, no. Don't trade your balance, just trade the setup. Can we get 7 more points out of this trade from where I'm looking? 13, 7 more points is 06. Okay, I'll keep my buy limit at 07. There we go, a huge wick. Yeah. I will agree with you here. They're gonna get me out again. Didn't do anything with that one, just treaded water. Give up. Yeah, it's time to close. It's time to close. Any suggestions for a good lunch? For you, it's supper, eh? Coming up to 5 o'clock. I can't even order pizza. My wife told me I'm gaining weight. Your belly looks bigger. I told her it was the lighting. Maybe I need to buy larger shirts. I don't know. Oh, it's hard to lose weight. Yeah, definitely. I'll email you about it. I'll send you a little email, and I'll send you a link, and we'll hook up via audio. You just click on it, and we'll hook up via audio, just the way I link up my boys. I have one boy beside me, but there's another boy 2 floors above me. He just clicks on a link, and it goes into this thing called Video Ninja. It sets up a room. You want to give even a try right now, just for 2 seconds? I'll send you a link by email, and you'll just click on it either on your phone or your computer and get a taste of how it works. Okay, sounds good. Give me a second. I'll go into my email, Gmail. I don't know if I kept your email though. Probably did. Yeah, there we did. I hope this works. Reply. Paste. Send. Okay, if you click the link that I just sent you by email, we will hear each other. It's kind of like a computer phone. I mean, we can connect our screens also, but click disable video when you come in. Me, I have video disabled. That's why, the same thing with the boys, they have video disabled. If you don't disable video, I'll see you. I disable video because OBS is using it now, my camera links, so you can't have two softwares. In the right room. I am. No problem. Okay, so I still could potentially be taking a short here, but not for much longer. Actually, oh man, see, soon now I'm gonna get a long, and it's gonna be right under the midnight open. Again, like I said, those two, we'll try with video. I haven't tested this setup in Zoom, etc. It's not Zoom, it's Video Ninja. Yeah, I can't hook up my video because my camera is being used for OBS. The only thing I could do is I could create a virtual camera and you could see the stream. I'll do that. Yeah, so you'll see the stream now. If you come in the room. There you are. With a camera. Are you talking to me? I wasn't sure there. Oh, okay, I get you. Yeah, well, I like it because it's really easy to set up. Hold on.